Assalamu alaikum. This is Mr. Case, and this is 34.4b. 34.4b. We've been discussing conflicts in the Middle East, and we saw the establishment of the State of Israel for the first time since about 2,000 years in 1948. The day after it was independent, it was attacked by 6 Arab armies and was able to fight it off quite well. 1956, we have the Suez crisis, in which President Nasser of Egypt takes control of the Suez Canal and blocks it, and blocks the Gulf of Aqaba, so Israel could not use that port or the canal. That it was an act of war for them. I want to show you a map of Israel, and I want you to see at establishment what the state of Israel looked like. In yellow, this was the Jewish state. Here is part of Jordan, Transjordan. It was administered by the Jordanians. Here's Egypt, Gaza Strip, that used to be part of Egypt, Syria, Lebanon. So the original state of Israel included this land right here, and the cities of Haifa, Tel Aviv, Yaffo, Beersheba, and part of Jerusalem. The western part of Jerusalem, but not the eastern part. If you're an Arab army, where are you going to attack Israel? I'd attack them right here at its narrowest point. As 6 Arab armies attacked, Israel was able to fight them off. Now we're going to see, as we continue on, the Sixday War. It's called the Sixday War because, as you guessed it, it lasted for 6 days. Israel launches a preemptive strike of airfields in Egypt, Iran, Jordan, and Syria. Israel launches preemptive strike of airfields in Egypt, Iran, Jordan, and Syria. It knocks out their air forces. Israel had the only jets in the sky, and that gave them an advantage. They take the Gaza Strip, Sinai, S-I-N-A-I, it's a peninsula, Sinai Peninsula. They take the entire city of Jerusalem, the West Bank, and the Golan Heights. G-O-L-A-N-H-E-I-G-H-T-S. I want to show you again. They take the West Bank, they take Gaza, they take Jerusalem, they take the Golan Heights up here that overlooks the Sea of Galilee. Very strategic. And they double their land size. So in 6 days, Israel becomes twice as big. And it was the first time the Jews were able to, in 2,000 years, go to the Wailing Wall, which was the only thing left of Solomon's old temple. For 2,000 years, they had been not able to get there. Now they do. 6 years down the way, we have the Yom Kippur War. Yom Kippur is a Jewish holiday in which Israel reflects, and they afflict their souls, and they cry out to God, and they pray, and they try to become better people. Well, on this holy day, Egypt attacks Israel. Egypt attacks Israel during their high holy days. Their high holy days, H-I-G-H. They aren't expecting it, and it really rocked Israel. Israel repels the invasion, but is shaken by the surprise attack. There are 500 million Arabs all around Israel, and Israel is at a disadvantage. They have to have military intelligence that's good, and that keeps them from being overrun. Well, they were clueless as far as this attack coming, and it really shook them. Anwar Sadat was the Egyptian prime minister during this time. Anwar Sadat. And in office for Israel at this time was a former kindergarten teacher from Milwaukee, a woman by the name of Golda Meir, an Israeli prime minister. She and her husband had emigrated from the United States to Israel to help build Israel, and she was the prime minister at this time. Israeli prime minister. She lost power after the Yom Kippur War. Somebody had to pay for that botched that botched attack, and they weren't looking out, and Golda Meir and her defense chief, Moshe Dayan, paid by not being reelected. So that is the Sixday War, Yom Kippur War. We are just working our way through the Middle East like nobody's business, like a hot knife through butter. Well, this is Mr. K's, and this is 34.4b. I'm signing off. I'll be down the way. Bye-bye.